There are many types of mediation. The traditional model that we see involves both parties being in the same room together with the mediator. It is now possible to do that remotely, so it might mean that you're on Zoom rather than face-to-face.
I have some clients who aren't comfortable being in the same room as their former spouse. Does that mean they can't mediate?
Mediation isn't suitable for everybody, but if the concern is just being in the same physical room as an ex-partner, it's possible to use shuttle mediation. This does what it says on the tin, in that the mediator will literally shuttle between two separate rooms so that you don't come into direct contact with one another.
That sounds like it could be really helpful. Is there any way to have lawyers more involved with the process?
Yes, so this is known as integrated or hybrid mediation, and that involves each party bringing their lawyer into the process so that you can have legal advice in real time.
One of the things with court is that a child's wishes and feelings might be considered. How does that work in mediation?
So it's also possible to hear the voice of a child in mediation, and that involves child-inclusive mediation, which is where a mediator who's qualified to speak with children will sit down with your child, engage their wishes and feelings, so that that can then be fed back to the two of you as parents.
And we know from other processes that having other professionals involved can be really helpful. Is that something we can do in mediation?
Yes, absolutely. So mediation can be tailored and very flexible. It's possible to bring in a whole host of third parties to deal with specific issues. So if, for example, some financial advice is needed, you can bring in an IFA. If you've got disputes about pensions, you might bring in a pensions expert. If you're talking perhaps about your communication and how that can be improved generally, then you could even bring in a family therapist. The list is endless.